Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Policenauts. We just got a lot of stuff done, and we talked to Victor here in the forensics room and got some interesting information on those pills we brought over. Looks like the responsibility might belong to Narc, that weird organization and drug we saw in the news. So, guess we have a little bit more to look forward to. We need to go and ask about Narc with the various people in the station. So, guess you might as well head out of this room. I guess go to Vyse. We want to look for our buddies. Yeah, here we go. Talk to either of them.
I love that hamburger.
I know. How are things going?
He also looks like Marty McFly here.
Yeah, pretty much. Doesn't look like a life jacket. It's light too. But anyway, talk to him. We're trying to talk to him about Narc.
Dave.
Sup? Ask about Narc. That's kind of awesome.
Like the game?
Yeah, just like the game for the NES.
That's where they got Narc from.
Yeah.
I saw a news story on Narc on my flight here. You guys aren't in charge of Narc, are you?
It's not easy getting Narc off the streets. AP's been on it, but it might be too big a thing even for them. I guess again, just to be safe. Beyond would be a whole lot safer if we could wipe out Narc.
Okay.
Alright.
Show.
I don't know if we don't really have anything to show him.
Oh, okay.
So I guess talk to Meryl.
Meryl.
Yeah, Meryl! Just back.
Yeah, I should be able to back out of that
Yeah,
easily.
by the way, I should point out we actually do have control of the mouse now. Vyse figured it out. What?
What?
Even though this is technically Vyse, AP handles everything Narc. We could never deal with something like that on our own.
Seems like a hell of a problem. You guys feel the same way, huh?
It's not just them. All Beyonds would tell you the same thing. The Chief hates Narc more than anyone I know.
Why's that?
Yeah, since when?
Why would you especially hate Narc?
I don't know what she's talking about. Ask again? If you could solve the Narc problem, they'd probably give you the Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
Gates and Victor?
Well, also hit up other people, but you could ask about... Yeah, I guess just hit up other people unless you want to ask for flavor.
So I saw Gates again.
Chief Becker? He's something else, isn't he? I'd say he's a charismatic leader with impeccable judgment, right, Chief? What's that supposed to mean? I think maybe he's got something you've lost. He still feels like a terrestrial. Alright.
Victor?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, from forensics, I don't know him that well, but he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he does.
He reminds me of home a lot.
You seem to have a thing for terrestrials.
Actually, now that I think about it, Chief Becker and Victor even smell like home, if that makes sense.
Huh.
Hit up some other people. So, this is...
AP room, I guess.
Yeah, might as well. We don't really need forensics, because that was the pill thing. So I guess hit up, the guy I'm just gonna forever know as Orangestein, but I believe he's Redwood.
Oh. It's the Chief.
Oh yeah, the Chief in the back. Approach. Dare you approach?
Let's go talk to him. Okay, now he's gonna reveal something about Narc.
Probably. What's the matter? Did something happen?
No. Just don't like
Yeah,
it.
just chilling.
Hey, Gates! V. Gates.
Go ahead.
Wow. Narc.
Jesus. Yes, Narc. Unfortunately, Narc is everywhere on Beyond. We have a Narc unit in AP, but it just continues to spread.
That's a big problem, huh?
They're... Whoops, sorry!
They're talking about it on the news as well.
A large percentage of the crimes which occur here are related to Narc.
People have said that Tokugawa's involvement with drugs, haven't they?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. We weren't able to prove a thing.
How much pressure does Tokugawa put on you?
Look, he's got more power than every politician here put together. Jeez.
Ask about...
Pick something.
Lorraine's murder.
Naturally, we don't have jurisdiction over OLA here. There's nothing we can do. It's difficult for us to obtain any sort of detailed information. our relationship with the police on home isn't the best. That's why I want you to keep this under the radar. Understood?
Yeah, of course. Thanks again, Gates.
Are you thinking her murder is somehow connected to Narc?
We don't know for sure yet.
Just don't go provoking Tokugawa, alright? Alright, just get out of here. Try talking to Redwood. Cheerio, Gates. Wow.
Cheerio.
I can't wait for him to just be a dick. There's Redwood.
This should be fun.
Yeah. Ugh. You're going to get in the way there. Got a minute, Redwood? Yeah.
Gates was trying AP deals with Narc. Was saying AP. What am I saying?
Nutty! That was the twist. Gates was the villain all along.
Yeah, I thank you for not getting, fed up with the way that I misread things, by the way.
Well, they can't speak because they're just listening to our video. I'm more than fed up. We have a dedicated Narc unit in AP. I'm in the counterterrorism unit. I wouldn't want to be in the Narc unit. Nowhere near as much action.
Okay.
Again? How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care about Narc. This guy is such an asshole, just like all the time.
For no good reason.
I know, we didn't do anything. Just get out of here.
Let's talk in the lobby, maybe.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, we could ask these master chefs, but...
Ugh. I don't think any of them will say anything of substance.
Let's all go to the lobby.
And we know there's nothing in the shooting range.
Oh, wow.
There's a lobby.
Something.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, hit the guy on the left, I guess. He looks... Oh, yeah, that douchebag receptionist guy. Either one of them. You happen to know Agent Scully and Mulder?
Wow.
Got a bit of an unusual situation here.
Wow. X-Files reference.
Don't talk to that guy. He's a police drama nut. He ain't one of us. That's pretty good. Find what you were looking for, Detective?
Just getting started.
Hey, Ed. Now you can add babysitting terrestrial douches to your job description.
Douches.
Wow.
Taking some liberties here.
This guy is such an ass.
Love it.
He's nobody.
Yeah, he's nobody.
Yeah, those are operators. They process all the information that comes in here. Our efforts to protect the public are based around this total information network. Okay.
Alright, how about this dude?
Guys like him are the old BCP cops. Ain't that many of them left now.
Alright.
So you might be about done, so I guess you can just head outside, maybe?
Go outside.
Yeah. You need to know this place first. Oh, so you gotta talk around some more? Then we'll start looking for Hojo. We have a certain way of doing things here. You have to understand that. Okay. Man, I hate babysitting douches.
Wow.
Alright,
Go back to Vyse, maybe?
Yeah, you know what? Go back to Vyse if you can, like, find Ed, even though I think he's walking with you. No, he's not at his desk. He's with you. So I guess ask about Narc until he gets bored.
Yeah. Things are a little touchy with the mouse, by the way.
Yeah. Beyond would be a whole lot safer if we could wipe out Narc.
We were talking to Gates about Tokugawa being connected to drugs. This is new.
Yeah. You mean those allegations? That was just some media circus. No one knows for sure. Yep. Same. Alright, Meryl one more time then.
Meryl.
Yeah, Meryl.
Just keep on saying that. Yeah, boss.
You can sell the Narc prize. Yeah, Peace Prize. You've seen that already.
Yeah.
Alright, Gates again then? I don't know. We shouldn't have much to do here. It says like Gates, then Meryl, then Dave, but we kind of did that.
Vyse.
Yeah, it was Vyse.
Forensics.
You're boo! How are things going? Oh, you know. Leaving, coming back.
Let's see if he has, like, anything else
Yeah, maybe.
we can talk to him about.
Yeah, Narc.
Tokugawa.
Yeah, it's Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals is the Tokugawa Group's biggest moneymaker after Tokugawa Heavy Industries, Tokugawa Electronics, Tokugawa Construction. Jeez. They were one of the first companies to expand into space development. They developed the first made-in-space versions of drugs, like interferon and urokinase. They were practically an overnight success. I probably butchered that sucky one. The
Yeah.
development of their immunosuppressive wonder drug, cypusloidine, transplants revolutionized pharmacology. Sure. Though, of course, the development of masked transportation, where you mask the organ's antigens with antibody fragments and avoid post-op rejection, ended the need for it. Sure. Yeah, Narc.
What can you tell us about Narc? I saw a little bit about it on the news.
It's a drug that first became popular with astronauts for relieving the pressures of the job. It's since spread across beyond and the rest of space. It's a semi-synthetic narcotic created through supercomputer drug design. Black poppy opium still serves as its base.
Wow.
Even a couple of milligrams can be enough to kill you. Jeez. It's difficult to detect in drug tests because it's taken in such small amounts. That's why it's so hard to prosecute users. They just need to look harder, that's all. We've had ways of detecting trace amount of drugs for a long time. RIA testing, for example. Well, it's true, yeah. Some screeners just stopped trying. Anyway, it's one of the reasons Narc's become so popular. People know the chances of being caught are next to none. That's a lot of information.
Just keep
Yeah.
black poppies. That's
Cool.
new.
The black poppy is a delicate plant, similar in ways to some orchids. Cultivating them would require a lot of money, effort, and the right technology. It's more than a one-man operation. Okay.
Okay.
It isn't easy growing them in space. That's why the Mafia gave up on it several years ago.
Wow.
The
Then you know
Mafia
it's bad.
gave up on them. You couldn't grow them in such a harsh environment without adequate facilities.
So the Mafia's isn't behind this?
We can't say for sure, but it's not one of their main areas of interest. You need the most up-to-date equipment to do it. It wouldn't be like bootlegging during Prohibition. The risks would be too great. It wouldn't be good business.
But nevertheless, someone's responsible for it.
Right.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Then who the hell is it? Okay.
Ask about who the hell is it. No.
Well, I'm sure black poppies would go on to that
Yeah,
subject.
yeah. Nope.
Alright.
And Narc one more time. Extracting opium from the black poppy pods. After that, you combine with a synthetic drug made from pethidine and other compounds. And then you get to add, and then to that you add a hallucinogen. You end up with the effects of a natural drug, a synthetic drug, and a hallucinogen. One horrific combination. Some people call it the drug of the 21st century because of the way it was developed. It's been nearly 250 years since Sir Turner first isolated morphine from opium. You can blame all the advances of modern pharmacology for that monster. Wow. Any more?
Maybe Tokugawa again?
I guess. They lead the pharmaceutical industry not only in beyond, but throughout space. Their work with the cancer drug, paclitaxel, their SAS medicine, calcium foods, the list of successes goes on and on.
Alright. One more time?
Yeah, one last time. They've had a lot of good results, but you don't hear very nice stories about what goes on behind the scenes. I said before it isn't easy growing black poppies in space, but I bet you they could do it. It would only be a question of developing the technology. Why don't you try going over there?
Okay.
Oh, maybe that
was
yeah.
it. I think that was the prompt.
Hopefully. So let's get out of here.
I'm wondering whether he maybe tells you where it is. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try hitting the front.
I think we unlocked it.
Yeah, we'll be back later. Why do I even bother? Now, see if you just leave. Yeah!
ジョナさん、捜査に出かけよう。
That's great.
Sorry for the bit of a wait there.
BCP 前だ。さあ、捜査に出かけよう。足はそこに BCP のポリスカーがある。あれで現場へ向かおう。
Hope it's a turbo cycle.
Yeah. Well,
BCP の最新型ポリスカーだ。ビヨンド内では向こう外車両しか走行してはいけない。
oh wow.
排気ガスゼロ。電気ロ
How do you...
ソーラ
Wow
ー営業車だ。
That's awesome.
それでここにはガソリンスタンドがないのか。
充電スタンド
Talk about a
なら
hybrid.
That's
ホーム
hardcore.
と違ってバッテリーの重金属回収
Wow
が徹底されている。
Well, let's get out of here. Drive.
Shut up and drive.
So at this point, you're gonna...
Tokugawa.
ジョナサン、乗れよ。
Yeah, we're definitely good.
何年ぶり
Yeah, and you can only go there anyway.
無茶な運転を
Oh,
体
we
験
could
す
go
る
to
のは
Tojo's house.
Yeah, but they won't let you.
オスカ
Okay
ーとは違う。そんなにスピードはない。
The pussy variety.
コンピュータの
Wanna hear the
スポーツ
Japanese
システムを
word for that?
搭載した知能カーだ。
ちょっとは安心だな。
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
なんだ
あれが最新のパトロールの
Yeah.
コロニー内をわずか数十トンで巡回できる。
That's insane.
Neat.
俺たちはまさに時代遅れだな。
さあ、俺たち流の捜査に出かけよう。
Those things are badass.
I love 90s style anime. Like that.
Yeah, those look like cat labor mechs.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Oh, sweet.
ヨナさん、タバコはダメだ。
禁煙者。
コロニー内での喫煙は禁止なんだ。
このタバコは副流煙の出ないもの。肺がんになるのは俺だけです。
ここはホームとは違う。ここでの喫煙は立派な犯罪だ。しかも肺を提供する
Oh, wow.
にもなれん。道徳的にも恥じる行為だ。
火はつけん。口に加えてるだけだ。
しかし、
You know what that reminds me of?
昔はそうなかった。
How sex is depicted in Demolition Man.
迷惑はかけん。
ここにしばらくいればやめられるさ。
そうかな。
そうさ、必ず吸わなくなる。そのうちな。
Wow.
All right. Here we are.
ここが徳川製薬のビヨンド研究所だ。まずはここから捜査に取り掛かろう。
Oh, you can move now. Okay. Nameplate. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals Research and Development Facility. It's written in Japanese too. Oh, that's interesting. So this really is like American. Oh, I was a fool.
Our viewers have now left. Thanks, Lotus.
So they don't like your reading and my hijacking your reading. We both suck.
Looks like a lamppost. Thanks.
That type of lamp has a built-in light sensor with automatic cutoff.
Yeah, they have those now.
Yeah. All energy on Beyond is conserved wherever possible. Nothing goes to waste.
Eh.
That's the sky. All clouds don't go to waste.
Look at all those trees they have here. It's like almost a small forest.
Jonathan, those trees are privately owned. They all belong to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals.
How do you know?
It's giant. It's cars right on the trunks. All plants.
They branded them.
Yeah, good job. All right, all plants on Beyonds have control plates on them since they're monitored by computer. Wow. All plants?
I'm kind of interested in this insignia.
Yeah. It's the Tokugawa Ai, the Hollyhawks. It's the Tokugawa Group's logo, borrowed from the Tokugawa family crest.
Look at how big they've got it up there. You can't miss it.
Yep.
Alright, let's go on in. This appears to be the front entrance. Thanks.
Hey, it's open. Let's go.
No shit.
Yeah.
ヨナさん、それじゃあ中に入ろう。
Oh, animated. Look at that.
ここは徳川製薬の研究開発ビルだ。関係者以外の立ち入りは禁止になっているんだ。悪いが、お引き取り願おうか。
Oh, you know, we're just cops.
Talk to him.
A couple things I want to look at here, but...
He's a little short. Aren't you a little short for security guard?
He looks like the kind of guy who's done martial art before.
Huh. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Just looking at him.
BCP のものだが、ここで働いている北条健三のことで話が聞きたい。
警察？なんだ、BCP か。俺はここの警備兼受付を任されている斉藤ってもんだ。
They even name...
Yeah, it's a very Metal Gear Solid 1 thing to do. So, yeah,
Hojo.
yeah.
この研究所に北条健三という男が勤めてるはずだが。
Yep.
ああ、確かに北条さんならうちの社員だ。何年も前からこの研究所で働いてる。俺なんかよりもずっと古いさ。
実は北条氏の捜索願いが出てるんだが。
捜索願い？そうか。
そうですね。
それじゃあもうオープンなんだ。ん？今なんて？いや、会社の方から信用問題になるからしばらく様子を見るようにって言われてね。マスコミに騒がれるとまたイメージダウンだからな。まあ早い話がそういうこと。うちほどのグループになるといろいろと妬まれたりするから。
それで北条氏はいつから？
それがもう3週間になるかな。 北条さん連絡もなしにぷっつりと来なくなったんだ。それでこっちも困ってるんだ。どうしていいものやら。家族の方からも問い合わせがあるし、会社からは口止めされてるしでね。
That sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, keep asking about him.
Disappearance?
Yep. Any idea what happened to him? Well, he was a real workaholic. Maybe all the stress finally got to him. He was holed up in here for almost non-stop in the weeks before he disappeared. He could have gone back home. A lot of terrestrials do that. You mean return syndrome? That's when someone who can't cope with living on Beyond anymore leaves their family and job behind and disappears to home. It happens a lot in our company since we have so many Japanese employees. Japanese people can be like that.
Wow.
You know how those Japanese are. Always going to terrestrial.
There we go.
So where does Hojo live? Most exclusive area of Tokugawa Hills. You can't miss it. Huge place at the end. Tokugawa Hills, huh?
Well, looks like we got a new location.
High-priced residential area. A lot of Japanese live there,
Okay, his job.
I guess. Yeah, what does his job involve? He's head of DDS development here, and also the sales rep for DDS products. The latter involves distributing information to hospitals and doctors about new drugs developed here. Alright.
Wow, a lot more
DDS.
behavior.
So how did he seem before he disappeared? Anything unusual about him? He just finished working on a new product. Everything went well as far as I know.
Okay.
DDS. What is this DDS you mentioned? Drug Delivery System. DDS development looks at new ways to deliver drugs. Before, all drugs had to go through the process of absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. This meant only a small amount of the drug ever reached the target area. You with me so far? So, the goal of any DDS product is to ensure the necessary amount of a drug is present in the target area at all times. You get all that?
Not really.
They did this in the past through ribosomes or microspheres in the case of cancer drugs, for instance, with their numerous side effects.
This guy's a walking encyclopedia. He's just a security guard.
Yeah, I know. I'm impressed.
Reminds me of Chris Farley in Wayne's World.
What's this new project Hojo was working on? All I can tell you is it's the newest product on our DDS line. Sorry, officers, but the rest is classified. There's a lot of competition in this industry, and I have a job to keep.
Wow.
Touché. And what is it you do? Number 2. That's my business. This is Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals' research and development facility on Beyond. Our main focus here is our DDS work. The other area of interest is the factory where we manufacture drug samples.
Okay.
I think we're good. I guess. Are you an actual Tokugawa employee, or are you with a security company? I was originally an assistant here, but with my physique, they decided to put me on security. I'm still an official employee. That's why I hold a certain level of knowledge about our operations. Okay,
wow.
That's actually a good explanation.
Thank you, Kojima.
Yeah. You couldn't call me an expert anymore, though. That's pretty good. Alright, so at this point, probably save because it's been a little while. Facilities floor map. As a rule, we don't discuss details of our floor plan with anyone outside the company.
I kind of want to look at that plant.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yup, it's a plant. It's a security booth. Guards sitting behind it.
Terrific. Where's the cute girl?
That's kind of funny.
So Jonathan is still picking up the Lech job.
Yeah, right?
There is a DDS sign back there, so I think that's where we go next.
Yeah, but save first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so now that we've gotten this far, it's time to stop the installment.
Bye.